Matt, today's days.
What we got?
National Coffee Ice Cream Day.
Oh.
National Read a Book Day. And Another Look Unlimited Day. That's the day after Labor Day. So whenever Labor Day falls.
Wait, what was it?
Another Look Unlimited Day provides an opportunity for fall cleaning.
Oh.
Never heard of that one. So it's time to clear out the closets, purge the attic, donate toys and clothes, tidy up, clean up, and put those items that have a purpose.
Oh.
Okay, but that's the day after Labor Day. You're going back to work. Who's purging on the day after Labor Day?
I don't know. Some people find that kind of stuff really enjoyable, but not normal people.
I mean, I like throwing things away. I like getting rid of things, but I'm not going to do it on like a work day. That's weird.
Well, I like the effects. I like the results that happen, but the actual task itself, I don't find to be enjoyable in the moment. Doing all that stuff. It kind of makes sense to do it now, because when wintertime arrives, I'm definitely not organizing or doing anything productive.
No.
I'm just, sitting there trying to be warm.
So, National Another Look Unlimited Day, which I don't understand what that means, but that's...
Another Look Unlimited? Give your house another look. Look around your house, see if there's stuff you should get rid of.
Maybe that's it.
All right. Well, we're not doing that. What was the other ones?
The other ones were Coffee Ice Cream Day.
Coffee Ice Cream, right.
And Read a Book Day.
You think you have to read a whole book or just read some of it?
Maybe just some of it.
Yeah, you can read just some of the book. That counts. And then, yes, you can eat an entire pint of coffee ice cream, which you would not eat, Kate?
I would not. Nope.
Okay.
More for everybody else.
All right. Don't talk to me until I've had my Matt and Kate's. Also, don't talk to me until I've had a pint of coffee ice cream. I don't know.
There you go.
Okay. All right, Kate, I got a prank. I got another prank to share.
All right.
Yeah, I still have some time left. I've been screenshotting this book. It's pranks and jokes and such. And I ran into this one here. Cookie filled with toothpaste.
Oh, yeah.
All caps. Scrape the cream out of a chocolate sandwich cookie and squeeze white toothpaste onto the cookie in its place. Then put the cookie back together and casually offer it to a hungry friend.
This is a good April Fool's. Yep.
Have you done this to somebody?
I have not done it. I have seen it.
You have not been the victim of it either, then,
I have not. Nope.
There's an exclamation point inside of a triangle, like a warning kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, after your friend bites into the cookie, tell him to spit it out because you shouldn't swallow toothpaste. If he's upset, tell him to look on the bright side. At least his teeth are whiter now.
Well, I mean, depending on what kind of prank you want to pull, after they swallow it, be like, now you're going to have diarrhea. That's part 2 of the prank.
Is that what happens with diarrhea?
I don't know.
Diarrhea. That Pepto-Bismol ad gets me.
Gets ya.
Yes, it does. But don't people oftentimes just eat the whole cookie all at once? I don't know.
I do not.
Here we go. Nom. Okay. I don't either, but sometimes.
You got to savor the Oreo.
Well, if you dip it into milk, you got to hurry. It starts falling apart.
Well, you just eat the part that got dipped. I don't dunk the whole Oreo. I dunk half the Oreo.
Never?
Take a bite.
You never submerged the entire Oreo once in your life?
Well, I'm sure I have, but...
Oh, phew.
I know.
I was going to say.
Then I learned that you can have the same Oreo and not eat it and, snarf it in 2 seconds. So, savor it.
Okay. If you're into savoring your cookie, do that.
Yeah.
If you're into dunking the whole thing and then just having it dissolve in your mouth, go ahead and get those fingers a little bit milky.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, how does a strawberry biscuit ale sound?
Strawberry biscuit ale. I'd try it.
Yeah?
If there were a whole bunch of other items to choose from, if there's a dozen total beers that I've never had and that was one of them, that'd probably be pretty far down the list, though. You?
Okay. I might. Would you still try it if I told you it was a Hardee's beer?
Sure.
Yeah. Hardee's
well.
Coming out with their own beer. Strawberry biscuit ale. And they use 200 pounds of Hardee's biscuits, strawberry jam, and buttermilk to create the beer.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah. Because I think if you just come out and say Hardee's beer, it's going to be like something with beef and bacon.
Yeah, this
maybe a special sauce or something.
This actually might be okay.
But strawberry biscuit ale, maybe not. Doesn't sound like it's up Hardee's wheelhouse.
Yeah, so these biscuits, does Hardee's sell biscuits all day? Just breakfast?
I'm going to guess just breakfast.
Yeah, me too. I feel like maybe we talked about this before. Did you ever have fried chicken back when you could buy a bucket of chicken at Hardee's?
No.
It was actually pretty good. Yeah.
No. We were never big Hardee's people.
We weren't either, except for that. I do remember us having that sometimes, not a ton of time as a kid, but eventually they gave up on it, I guess.
Yeah.
I think they even did the blind taste test deal. Like, oh my God, this is better than KFC. You know, that noise is what emitted from people.
Is that what happened? Okay.
Uh-huh. Yep. Kate, I nearly bit it in the kitchen yesterday, as in wiped out and fell on the floor. It's pretty stupid.
In the office kitchen or your kitchen?
Last night, my kitchen. My kitchen.
Okay.
So, you ever drop an ice cube on the floor?
Yes.
This is going to sound like a horrible idea. Oftentimes, I just kick them under the refrigerator. Like, I'll just... This will be an easy
I can't be bothered to pick this up and throw it in the sink.
Yeah. I'll just kick it across the room.
Oh, my gosh.
And so...
Children, do not listen to Matt right now. Pick up your ice cubes that you drop on the floor.
Yeah, right. And so I was going back. So adding to the issue was the fact that I was having some, whiskey on the rocks.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like, time for me to get another drink. And I get off the couch. And I walk toward the kitchen. I'm going to have another drink. This is going to be great. And barefoot. And then apparently I hadn't successfully kicked a piece of ice under the refrigerator this time, and I started slipping. I was like, whoa! I was like, whew, that was close. I nearly threw my whiskey glass across the room.
Good reaction time.
And I didn't fall, and I was like, oh, I guess this means I'm okay for a couple more drinks.
Right? That means I can have one more.
2 more.
At least.
Yeah. It's been, I was envisioning, like, after the fact, like, man, I could have damaged myself in so many different body parts and I not caught myself.
And sometimes I think trying to catch yourself from falling, you can get hurt that way too. Like right. You don't actually fall on the ground, but like you pull your neck or a muscle you haven't used in forever. You're like, oh, that's not how that was supposed to be. Right.
Overcorrecting, injuring yourself worse.
Yes.
Yeah. And every once in a while, you might be like me and just get off the couch and, oh gosh, I haven't used that muscle in a while.
Right.
Tweaked my hammy.
What happened to you? You should see the other guy.
I was trying to get off the couch. So you don't like my tip about, if you drop ice on the floor, just kick it under the refrigerator? It'll melt and evaporate eventually?
Oh, God, Matt. I'm so glad that my children aren't listening right now. Because they'd be like, well, I heard it on the radio. I'm like, no, pick up the ice cube, either give it to the dog or put it in the sink.
Now, to be clear, this is a cautionary tale. I did nearly slip and fall and die on a melted ice cube because I didn't successfully kick it under the refrigerator. So it's a lesson for the kids. No, don't be like Matt. Be like Kate. Kate, you never kick your ice under the fridge when the kids aren't around?
No. If I did, it was certainly not on purpose. Like, oh, that one went too far. I can't get it.
I won't do it if I'm a visitor at someone else's place. This is only at my house that I do this, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I didn't even think to ask that.
Let me just kick this ice under your refrigerator here.
Oh, geez.
So you just throw it in the sink and let it melt there, huh?
Yeah, or I give it the dog.
Yeah, see, no dog at my house. The closest thing I have is the Roomba wannabe, the wannabe Roomba that I own.
Yeah.
But I don't think it will enjoy the ice as much as a dog might. Probably not.
Probably not. Matt, we had school pictures.
Yay!
Yeah, it just seems really early for school pictures, but we got on board. We got our pictures taken. We had our hair was done nicely. It was a non-uniform day, so they got to wear, shirts or outfits that they wanted to.
Exciting.
But before we even get the pictures back, the picture company is already like, hey, do you need a beach towel with your kid's face on it? Or
is that really an option?
Yeah, like pillowcases are options. Wow. I might be exaggerating a little bit with beach towels. You can get calendars, you can get magnets. all sorts of products, and they're not cheap either.
How much are we talking? Do you know off the top of your head?
Okay, just to buy the digital copy of the picture is $30.
$30.
$30.
That's not too, if you consider what it would cost to have a professional photographer do a one-off for you. It'd be a lot more than that.
But a professional photographer, I'd probably have him in a little bit more than like a headshot in front of a gray background.
Probably.
Yeah.
Since this is a mass production event.
Yeah.
$30 gets you the digital copy, and then you can go elsewhere and then make your own beach towel.
Right.
So,
but like all of the packages, I don't need that many pictures of my kids. I love them, but we don't have enough people to be like, here, hand these to your friends or hand these to aunts and uncles. And they also, the big thing, was this the thing when you were a kid, class pictures? Were you getting 8x10 of everybody in your class?
Oh, yeah. Everyone lines up. They put some people on risers. No.
Like their individual school pictures.
Oh, so you get a sheet that has everyone's individual photos on it?
Yeah. Everybody's mugshots.
Okay. I thought that was what the yearbook was for.
Right.
Correct.
I don't want a class. I love these kids. Why do we need? And all of the packages, all the combos, they all come with the class photo. I'm like, can I just order what I want?
Right. I want my cute kids, not their ugly classmates.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't seen your kids' classmates. Are they pretty ugly?
They're not, but that's just one more thing to keep track of or throw away. I don't know.
Well, so when we were kids, back in our day,
there
was no such thing as a phone that could display photos. So you don't need the little wallet-sized ones anymore. Do people carry photos in their wallets anymore?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't. Nope. I mean, my school didn't even do the group picture like you're talking about on the risers. We didn't even do those. Yeah.
Huh. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
I think we did one of those like on the altar for First Communion, but...
That's all you got.
Yeah.
So, how did the kids look? Did you see the photos, I assume, then?
Haven't seen them yet.
Oh.
Yeah, you'd think, because they've got, like...
Still in the lab.
Order them. Come on. I want to see them.
They're in that dark room.
Right.
Developing right now.
Tom Hanks is launching a trivia game for Apple Arcade.
Oh. Interesting.
Hanks 101 Trivia.
Hanks 101 Trivia. I have Apple Arcade.
There you go.
Man, $5 a month. I recommend it. Oh, by the way, I still have some Apple stock from the time that I worked there. I should disclaim that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank you for disclaiming.
It's been 10 years since I've worked there, but I still have some stock. Disclaimed.
All
right. So Tom Hanks Trivia app in Apple Arcade.
He narrates the game. There's about 58,000 questions.
All about Tom Hanks.
Just kidding. No. History, science, art, and technology.
Okay.
So you can play solo or you can compete head-to-head with another player. And you can also do a free trial to check out Tom's game if you want. And you can play it on your iPhone, iPad, Mac, and Apple TV.
I wonder, because I think he was annoyed that his movie, he had that movie on Apple TV. Was it a war movie maybe? But initially it was supposed to go to theaters, but it was, pandemic. And so it went to Apple TV instead. And he acted like he didn't have control over that and was annoyed that people were going to be watching it on TVs and not in the movie theater. So I'm impressed that he's got to deal with Apple Arcade, but this may be out of his control also.
It was a really futuristic movie, not a war movie, like kind of like a WALL-E, like the only man on the planet, and he's got a robot friend.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Finch? Is that the movie you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't that on Apple TV?
It's seemingly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Greyhound.
Which one's Greyhound?
The only thing more dangerous than the front lines was the fight to get there. So Hanks is all over Apple stuff.
Yeah.
Good Hanks go.
Hanks 101, and Hanks with an X, not KS, like Tom Hanks. It's HANX 101 trivia.
Sounds extreme.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a Mountain Dew named that. Hanks.
Yeah, because you got to be careful using more than one X because people get the wrong idea.
Yeah, they get all hyped for Tom Hanks.
X-rated Tom Hanks.
X-rated Tom Hanks, yeah.
Which we saw a lot of Tom Hanks in Castaway, so, you know.
Oh, did you? I never saw that film, actually.
You didn't?
You get to see his butt? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you get to see a lot of skin. I don't remember if you see his butt or not.
Probably not, 'cause don't you think it'd be memorable?
That's how memorable it was.
How embarrassing it must be for Tom Hanks if his butt was exposed in that film and Kate doesn't remember it.
I know.
Because that's the rule, right, Kate?
I mean, if it was more my type, then maybe.
Hanks isn't your type?
No.
Really?
You love him.
He's so charming.
But you want to hang out with him. I don't want to be naked with him.
Well, okay, I guess that's where you and I differ.
Yeah. No kink shaming.
Yeah. My kink is sleeping with Tom Hanks. It's a very specific, oftentimes unobtainable kink.
Unless you're Rita Wilson.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Unless you're his wife. That might be her kink. But her kink might be having Tom Hanks like walk on her with high heels or something. I don't know.
Oh, sounds real dangerous.
Yeah. Be careful. Especially at their age. Visual image of Tom Hanks with high heels on. But he was in that one thing. Bosom buddies, right?
Yeah.
So he probably still has that stuff.
He probably does. Matt, have you heard of the Nutella tongue twister challenge?
Nutella tongue twister challenge?
Nutella tongue twister challenge.
Nutella. Oh. No. So can I guess what this is?
Yeah, sure.
You put a whole thing of Nutella in your mouth and then you try to do tongue twisters?
Yep. And you video yourself. And the goal is to complete the tongue twister without gagging or flubbing the words.
Without gagging. Nutella tongue twister. That alone's tough to say.
I agree. Toughest tongue twisters with Nutella tongue twister challenge on TikTok is trending.
Are you going to try? Not going to try?
Should we do that for the show tomorrow? Should we get some peanut butter or Nutella up in here? I don't like Nutella, so can we do peanut butter?
Yeah, I think we should do that on the show tomorrow, that we fill your mouth full of peanut butter and have you do tongue twisters.
Down. Let's do it.
What is Nutella? What is that? What kind?
Hazelnut.
Hazelnut?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No, it's quite popular.
It is.
Is it a somewhat recent invention? I feel like I hadn't heard of it until, I don't know, maybe 10 years ago or something.
I would say in like the last 15 years it's been big. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Nutella. Tongue twister challenge. Fill your mouth full of Nutella or some other kind of... You don't like Nutella?
It's not my favorite. No. I'd rather do peanut butter. So I'll bring the peanut butter tomorrow. You bring the tongue twisters, okay?
Do it.
It's happening.
Wow, that's great.
Do you think we'll get in trouble if we do it in the studio, though? Or can we be like, it's for the show. We can have food in here.
We'll put you at a remote location.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't want to get in trouble.
Throw you outside the building.
In case I puke. Good idea.
No, I mean, some radio stations are weird about food being in the studios, but we're not.
Okay.
You can have that peanut butter.
It's for the show.
Like, yeah, if you've got peanut butter all over your fingers, then don't start touching the equipment. But
yeah, no.
It's not like you're going to accidentally spill.
Definitely spoons.
Peanut butter into things. But you told me someone was like, you worked at some place where some engineer or something was like, no food or drink allowed.
Yeah.
Silly.
Yeah, same engineer wouldn't let me have Kleenex in the studio either.
It's really dumb.
Yeah.
Control freak, what I say.
So I sneezed in the hall, and then I wiped my nose, and then I came in.
You sneezed in the hall?
No, I was just I was like, I could say I sneezed all over the equipment and got my germs, but then I blew my nose in the hallway because I couldn't have
that would
Kleenex
teach him
in there.
If you sprayed,
that would teach him.
Sprayed snot all over the control board. And
you don't want Kleenex dust in here? Well, now you got boogers.
Right.
And germs.
Were you allowed to snot rocket into like the trash can or anything like that? Could you have done that?
I probably could, since another jock I worked with would spit his tobacco in the trash can.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Just directly into the trash can. Well, there'd be a liner in there, right? There'd be a bag at least.
Well, yeah.
Still disgusting.
Yeah, but still, don't drop something that you need back in that trash can.
Yeah, I remember my grandpa having a Folgers can around that had like a paper towel in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that was his spit cup. And I was like,
Folgers can, that's a big spitter.
Yeah.
Like a spittoon in the saloon. Ba-ding!
Yep. And I'm guessing the paper towel was in there so that there wouldn't be splashback? I don't know.
Maybe.
I remember seeing this, though, pretty vividly in my mind and it being pretty gross.
Yeah.
but smelling fantastic.
But it smells like tobacco and saliva. With a hint of coffee notes as well.
Yep. So, Kate, what's with you leaving your phone away from you?
It's not on purpose. It just happens sometimes.
So my question to Kate on this was, what if your kid's puking at school and the school tries to call you and your phone's on the other side of the house?
Yeah. I hope that my watch buzzes to tell me it's the school calling.
But then won't you have to sprint upstairs?
Yeah.
Because your watch doesn't have the ability to talk into it, right?
Correct.
So you're going to just charge upstairs as fast as you can?
Yeah, it's not on purpose to not have my phone on my person, but it happens.
Hello, Mrs. Kate. One of your kids is vomiting all over the place. You need to come pick her up. That's how that call would go.
Because if she's vomiting, I mean, what's 10 seconds that I have to come upstairs?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What if you miss the call? You miss the call, and then you got to call back and then go through like the phone tree or something, and you're panicking. And then you press the wrong button and get the PE teacher.
No, there's no phone tree.
No phone tree?
No. Direct answering.
Oh, check out the fancy receptionist on Kate's school.
Check out the village at our school. Yeah.
The village?
Yeah, it takes a village.
Oh, takes a village. That's right.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. We got a pretty good village. No, I do worry about that.
I mention this because Kate, a couple times recently, Kate being you, me talking to the listener.
Me, Kate.
You, Kate. Have sent me a message on Microsoft Teams. I'm like, you know that I don't always get those right away, right? And you're like, well, my phone's on the other side of the house and I'm on my computer. And I'm like, fine.
I also thought that Teams would be better than email. You know what I mean?
Probably, yeah. It'd be more likely to hit me before email. Probably, but
yeah,
still kind of gutsy.
Yeah, it was just, hey, I gotta email or I gotta tell you this before I forget. I will not remember by the time I get to my phone. So
let me see if I can find this conversation here.
I don't even know what it was. Silly.
Let's see.
Oh, for a script and
yeah. Will you please reassign me to T-Mobile so I can attach a new spot, please? And then so I did, and you go, thanks. And I go, and reminder that Teams is flaky at giving me notifications, but I assume you are away from your phone again.
Which I'm surprised you didn't have away from your phone, ... again.
I was too busy to get too passive aggressive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yep, I left it upstairs. And then I go, what if one of the kids pukes at school? Hopefully my watch will buzz is your response.
Yeah, but you left out my eye roll emoji.
Yeah, okay, eye roll emoji. Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't mean to. It was like, oh, one of those things, left it upstairs. Sorry. That wasn't eye roll at you.
When I hover my mouse pointer over it, it describes it as dull. D-U-L-L.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So you go, hopefully my watch will buzz. And so I did : and then the slash, do sideways smiley face emoticon. And then Teams auto-corrected it to confused emoji, which looks more like a sad emoji. And then you responded, hopefully no one pukes.
In all caps. Don't jinx my kids puking, Matt.
And I go, see, the emoji in Teams looks all wrong. And then you responded with a gif of Snoop Dogg that says, oh, for show.
Oh, show, because I definitely did not mean to send you dull. I meant to send you eye rolling at my lack of keeping track of my phone.
So anyway, if you've got a strong emoji game and you're not using Microsoft Teams, you're gonna want to polish up your skills if your organization or whatever draws you into this thing. Yeah.
Faux show.
Faux show.
Matt, hide your kids, hide your wife.
That's right.
Hide your beer.
Hide your beer.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah. The guy, Antoine Dobson, hide your kids, hide your wife.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his own beer.
What is it? It's called hide your.
You would think that, but it's run and tell that.
Run and tell that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, because the rest of the whole quote is hide your kids, hide your wife, hide your husbands because they raping everybody out here, and run and tell that, homeboy, because he's talking to the news.
Yeah.
So
classic bit.
Now he's developed an American lager called Run and Tell That.
You are dumb. You are really, really dumb. Didn't he say that too to the camera? He's like
probably
chastising this guy for being too dumb of a rapist, I think. But okay.
But
right.
Don't get too excited yet because it's not going to release until September 24th. And there's a commercial on the way.
I wonder if that'll make it to
national
distribution. Yeah, that's the...
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you'll be able to pick it up at Smooth Endings or something. We'll have to look into it and get back with you.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife. Grab a beer. Run and tell that.
Nom. Glug, glug, glug.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the flavor of said beer, but the artwork on the beer can features a drawing of Antoine Dobson with the phrase that pays. Run and tell that.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah.